having an absolute rager with my muffin. Hey guys, welcome back to another Foundry review session. We got episode 2 of Hawkeye, and we got the whole gang as we usually do. We got myself, Ken, we got Johnny, we got Sly, and we got Tony. What's up, guys?
Hey, what's happening, everybody?
What to do?
Yeah.
We're back with a
You guys
brand new episode. We are fucking already behind. It feels like at first it was like, oh man, I'm so excited. We're gonna be like on the ball with these reviews, and then it's just like week 2. There's like, there's 18 episodes out. How did you miss all of those?
They did release. They pulled a fast one and released 2 episodes in the first week. So, that kind of screwed us.
They
over.
fucked us. The holiday fucked us.
Yep.
We got behind on other reviews that are gonna go up later, and it just it got ridiculous.
We'll be caught up by next week. Easy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
When the
because we'll be
show's
doing,
over. Yeah.
we'll be over next week.
It's literally just 2 weeks. By the time this comes out, yeah, show's over, man.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. But hey, this episode was kind of trash. It was kind of boring.
It was definitely a setup-y episode as well. They're like setting up the dynamic.
It's kind of bad that we said that at the last episode too. We're like, oh, it's just set up the show. How many more episodes we gotta watch where it's like, oh, it's just setting up for something good to happen?
This one had
So you
some
see
good
here,
moments.
episode 1 set up for episode 2, and episode 2 set up
For the rest
season.
of the series.
Well, after watching this, I was like, hey, I kind of am excited to see the chemistry and the dialect between Clint and Kate and see how they work together. But on this episode, I was like, this is not fucking it, man.
Well, yeah. I mean, maybe it's also supposed to be a little awkward since they're just like, it would be awkward actually if you just like suddenly met someone that's like stealing your suit and now is in danger and you're like, I don't want to deal with this.
But also, he's like, I feel semi-responsible because if I just didn't do that stuff, then no one would be associating her with the stuff I did.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
He's projecting hardcore.
He is he is definitely responsible here. So like I totally get why he's doing it and everything. It's just like, damn, like only if like this could be presented in a way less annoying format.
Maybe he's just tired of his wife's stretched out muff and wants to smash some fucking young Hawkeye puss.
Jesus
What?
fucking
No.
Christ.
His wife is literally Velma from Scooby-Doo. It doesn't get hotter
She's
than
had
that,
like
bro.
3 kids though.
You've had a
And-
Velma fetish your entire life, Sly. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
I'll excuse myself. I know I'm right.
Oh my god.
Excuse myself. I know I'm right.
I don't
Okay.
I don't think that the fucking writers of Marvel were like, oh, Clint's fucking biggest, his biggest decision is to move on from his wife because of her, quote, stretched out muff, end quote.
Yeah. He can't hit no bullseye.
See, that was
in
the
fucking
rager.
thing.
That was the muffin I was having a rager with, bro.
Oh my god, all orange, baby.
Ah, jeez. So what happens this episode anyways?
So yeah, Clint and Kay, they regroup from fighting the mobsters, and he's like, yeah, it's the Tracksuit Mafia. It's literally their fucking name. It's literally the Tracksuit fucking Mafia.
Fucking funny because I made
It's got
that
a ring
joke.
to it. It's-
I was like, they're wearing tracksuits. They're like the fucking tracksuit mafia.
They were really annoying this episode. They were not great.
They were.
I was
Oh,
like, what
man.
the? I just did not. And I don't know, just Marvel and they're quippy, trying to be funny and light about shit. It's just like, man,
Yeah.
I don't know. It just was not. Maybe they're not the biggest like threat here for the show, but it was like, fuck me, it was annoying.
Yeah. Yeah.
No,
yeah.
definitely like the Winter Soldier. Because I feel like we're gonna have these dudes as the main antagonists, basically for the rest of the show. But I
I
feel
think
like
they're
the
more
Winter
henchman level.
Soldier. I feel like the Winter Soldier super soldiers were more threatening than this. The Falcon guys.
Oh.
These guys are just like mobsters. I don't think they're much
Yeah.
of a big deal.
And
at all.
they're fucking goofy, like John
They're
said.
very
They're
goofy.
tacky.
But then again, we're stuck with Hawkeye, and he's kind of just like the worn out Avenger. He's just tired of everything.
Yeah, because he's
Yeah.
old as fuck, dude.
Yep.
You think the
Guy
fucking
just wants
Avengers
to have
have
a
an?
Christmas.
Think
with
they
his
have a
family.
retirement plan for how fucking old he is?
Obviously not. The motherfucker has one hearing aid. He can't even get backups.
Yeah, he's the only Avenger with any, like. I love how she's like, "What happened?" And he's like, "Oh, I
He's
don't
got
know."
like hip surgery next month on season 2. He's getting a new
Hulk
hip and
does have a
shit.
cast? Do you think he had to pay out of pocket for that cast?
Sorry, the
Oh my
Avengers health plan doesn't cover your fucking prosthetic hip. Sorry, bud.
Tony used to pay for this shit.
Fucking loser.
That's fucking. He's got fucking Medicaid and shit.
Yeah, Piper Pot was left with a big ass bill from the fucking stupid float away funeral.
How
It wasn't even a
she's like, how am I
body.
gonna pay for Tony's funeral?
With his money.
It was
obviously.
on our property. What the fuck? Shields billing her.
That's funny. That's storage fees for all the 19
See,
Iron
this is
Man
the kind of
suits he
humor
has.
that Marvel needs to throw in. They need to throw in some shit like that regarding, the payments of stuff.
Oh fuck. Yeah, the super awkward dynamic between like Kate and Hawkeye. Yeah. So what did they do? They would go to a whatever supposed safe house, and Clint's like, I need to
Her
go.
apartment
Oh yeah, but they go to an apartment thing. Yeah. And then
with the dog and everything, and they get in there. He's like, just give me the suit. Just take
yeah,
off
and
the
she's
suit,
all
give it to me.
fangirling over him and stuff.
Yeah, asking him questions. He's like, but I have so many questions. He's like,
And
I
he
just want to
likes
get
it.
out of here. He does not.
He's like,
he
I
clearly
really
does
don't care.
not. I don't know what you're talking about. So they just have. What do they have? They talk for a bit, and then someone throws a Molotov in there. The
Oh,
tracksuit
who
mafia comes
Oh, the
back.
damn tracksuit mafia throwing them
Who
all.
followed her
How
home because
Russian
she's a
of them to
rookie.
throw Molotovs.
Yeah.
You know,
this is
it
not
was
too-
pretty badass though when he goes up there, busts the window, grabs the Molotov, and throws it back down.
mid
at them.
fucking air too.
That was
It's
pretty
badass, yeah.
badass. That was pretty.
I was
dope.
kind of hoping that we
shows-
just see
that
a
showed
bunch
his
of those
experience.
mobsters like burn to death on the fucking street. But
Yeah.
no, they just kind of like run around
No.
the fire a little bit. And they go, "Oh, I am on fire. I better stop, drop, and roll." In a really shitty Russian accent.
Yeah. And then Kate tries to put out the fire by shooting an arrow into the fire extinguisher, which was really dumb because obviously that's not going to work. It's not how fire extinguishers work. And it
Yeah,
just like
it's the second
blasted
time
around
in the
the room.
season she's already like taken a shot that it's impressive, but it's a dumbass decision. First with the damn bell on that campus, and then now the fire extinguisher.
Yeah, highly skilled but inexperienced. I
Yeah.
feel like
Yeah,
is-
that's
And you've got the
Definitely.
disgruntled veteran who's just like, no.
untapped
this-
potential, I would say.
Obadiah Stane
Yes.
also make these extinguishers.
Shut up right now.
it's all she can destroy. And
Yes.
the apartment.
So they're like, "Oh, we need to run." So they grab the dog and everything like that.
Not
and,
the
like,
suit.
yeah, not the suit. Couldn't go back for the suit. You know, if he went for the suit, like it could have been like, wow, like a couple fucking like 3rd-degree burns. Like, what's that, man? What more is that? Like, just fucking going through the fire, you pussy. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, who dies in a fire from the actual fire? It's all about this carbon monoxide shit that like people die
To
from
be
now.
fair, one wouldn't figure that someone would immediately go in there because he's just planning to go out and then come back and get it later. You wouldn't expect someone to snag it so fast, but they freaking did. They snagged that shit so fast.
Yeah, someone stole the suit. He comes back there at a later date, and he just jacks a firefighter outfit. And he's like, "I'm a fireman," and he goes in there and he's like, "Look for the suit. It's gone. Oh fuck!" And then just like, "All right, that was weird."
It was just later that night, I think, right? Because they go to her aunt's place
Yeah.
to just stash away for a bit because her aunt's out of town. She's like some fairly rich person, I think. He
Everyone's
goes
so rich.
I know. It makes me
Posh
feel like
bishop.
shit.
I know.
apartments in New York City this high up. Damn, that's you got
And like this girl lives on a fucking pizza palace, and I'm fucking like, God damn,
palace.
dude.
Dude, the dog eats better than me.
I know. What the fuck is that about? Why is the dog getting 4 meals a day of pizza, and here I am fucking starving, eating tater
You
tots
can
at
remove
work?
your eye, and then you'll get sympathy pizza.
only so many times though. It won't work every time.
Well, yeah, you only have 2 eyes, Ken.
Who knows? Maybe the dog has a hearing aid too. We don't know. Just lift up one of the floppy ears and there's a little thing in there.
You think the dog
Hawkeye
has
could use it.
diabetes?
Hey, animals can get that. It's really difficult trying to control that.
I
shit,
know
though.
they can.
That's
Yeah.
rough.
Yeah,
Was
Hawkeye.
that a dog joke?
Hawkeye
God.
doing a bunch of dad shit. Yeah, he was just being like a dad and just kind of like, it's not really authoritative, but he's just like overwatching her. It's like, oh, you're putting the medicine on wrong, blah blah blah, and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And there's just
There's
an
an
obvious conflict between him being a father and helping out Kate because like obviously we said like he feels extremely responsible about everything. And they talk about like, oh, like you need to. She's like, I need to go to work to stop from people from like asking questions and shit. And yeah, she goes to work, and there's Jack and her mom Eleanor, right?
Yes.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, and
It's
they're
Eleanor.
talking about going out to dinner. They talk about Armand, right? That's the name. His death.
Her uncle.
Yeah.
Yeah, his uncle, Jack's uncle, and yeah. So and then fucking on the other side of the spectrum, Hawkeye joins a role playing thing to get the suit back that a firefighter stole that he saw on Instagram or some shit. I don't fucking know what the fuck's going on.
It's pretty weird.
Dude,
Yeah.
I thought that was kind of funny though. I thought that whole scene where
The
he's trying to
LARPer?
get the suit back.
Yeah.
I don't know how he found that guy on Instagram so fast because that was kind of BS. That threw me out for a sec because there's no way he would have found that.
Yeah,
so
I
fast.
missed it for a minute, and I was like, "Wait, how did he find the suit?"
Yeah,
It's
I
not like
think
he
he
has
was
his
looking.
shield connections anymore.
Yeah, I think he just looked on
He's a
Instagram for
spy
like
though. He's
firefighters
should
in the
be
area.
trained to be good at that shit.
But
The
still,
surf
dude, the internet's
Instagram.
so full
Yes.
of shit.
Just
I'm-
searching hashtag Ronin, hashtag Ronin, hashtag
Oh, I
Ronin.
remember what it was. There was like a LARPer thing on the side of the firefighter truck, and he figured out that it was one of the firefighters that took it. Right. Still,
Yeah.
it does seem a little too convenient. Yeah,
Cool.
There's still a lot of firefighters that could be into LARPing, but
exactly. Yeah.
yeah, he goes to the New York City LARPers and he's like, I just want to go talk to that guy over there. And they're like, no, you got to sign up and actually do a whole thing. He's like, ah. And then like he does it disgruntlingly, obviously, but he does it. And
He's
he gets
not
all
happy
signed up.
about it.
Nope.
He's quite upset. And he gets it all. He does all the rules. He puts the armor on. He fights people. It's kind of funny seeing him just easily take people out with this sword as he's just walking towards the guy slow-mo style a little
Yeah.
bit.
That's funny.
I thought that was funny. He finally gets to the guy and he's like, just give me the suit. But he was like, nah, I'll duel you for it. If you just let me win, I'll give you the suit. He's like, fine. And then they create a whole arena type of thing and they're like making it all official. He's like, oh, you want a potion? He's like, dude, no, I don't give a shit. Just let's end this.
Kill me. Yeah.
And he's like, oh, I think even before that, I thought the really funny thing right before he accepts the duel, he's like, I fought Thanos. To himself under his breath. And he's like, fine. And then they do it and he gets the suit. But I think that's all that was notable for that scene. I thought it was pretty funny. I got a good kick out of those scenes.
Good. I think they made that scene just specifically for you, Kryptonic Can from New York.
Good. I'm glad.
That's the only thing they probably had in mind there. No, yeah, it was pretty funny. It was right, and it was just cool. Like you see a lot of people, just celebrating him and fanboying over him, and yet he feels such shame and he feels bad, and it feels like it's undeserved because he's ravishing out here with all as a celebrity while Black Widow's dead and he's not over that, and he still feels shame over Ronin's suit and everything like that, and that his
He really
past
should,
life.
though.
Even before Ronan, him and Natasha were both, their ledgers were marked with red. He was literally an assassin for S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah.
So I feel he definitely just has, I guess, just a lot of unresolved trauma to a lot of stuff, and it feels like that he should not be in the spotlight. He doesn't really see himself as a hero.
Seems to be the theme of Phase 4. Everyone's dealing out their emotional and psychological traumas.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, and then we had a really awkward dinner date with Kate and her mom and stepdad, I guess. Jack is creepy as fuck, man.
It's
And
the mustache.
it's
He reminds me of Stephen Ogg, the guy that plays Trevor in GTA.
Huh.
it's just so weird. It's they don't try to be
Their
subtle.
interactions yeah, and the mom, I
They
don't
don't-
feel like any of the interactions between her and her mom feel like an interaction you would have with a mom ever. It just
Can I be
feels
honest?
weird. Yeah.
Please, Sly.
I think the mother is going to be plot twist the villain.
That's
the
what
whole
I
show.
was saying in the first
She
episode.
Has to be.
Yeah,
I
I
honestly,
see some
I think
swerve.
the Jack guy is more innocent than the mother. I think.
Probably.
I think the Jack guy is. I think there's a character in the comics called the Swordsman.
Yes.
I think that's who he's gonna be, which he's kind of a villain, kind of he's somewhere in between, I think. But I think you're right about the mom somehow being a bad person. I don't
What
know
if they
how or
want
what
us
she's
to think
involved
that
in.
he's gonna be the swordsman?
That's what I'm
then
saying.
they
It's like
twist
they're
it
not
where
subtle.
she's the
They're not
swordsman?
subtle about it at all. They like present
Yeah.
him like a fucking Bond villain. It's too
Yeah.
on the head. Like it's
he
gonna
totally
be a
is a
swerve.
Bond villain.
It's gonna be a
He's the
swerve.
distraction. He's the distraction. Yeah.
Yeah, like some
I
magician.
think
He's the
Watch
eye
Prestige,
candy.
man.
Ooh,
he may
yeah.
be the swordsman. I think they're gonna stick with that
They're
because
just gonna clone Hawkeye. That's how this show's
when
gonna work.
she duels him and
The
she
fuck is he
legit
talking
tries to, like,
about?
stab him in the freaking face, he just parries the absolute shit out of her without even looking.
Yeah, I mean he's highly skilled, so he's got to
yeah.
be.
But
Like,
the
he's gotta be
mother, I mean, between her shady dealings with Armand before he was,
Yeah.
murdered.
Murdering her husband.
Honestly, I think she took the sword from Armand took the sword from Jack and killed Armand with it. That's what I'm thinking.
I don't know. Maybe there's definitely something weird going on with her, and
She's
I'm
got
curious
some
to
like
see how that
serious
goes.
husband killer vibes.
He killed her husband.
Why you
Bingo.
what? How did you gather that she killed her husband?
He totally had to have killed her husband. She's weird.
How? It's
They
totally off.
never showed it from the first. I don't know.
I
But what
mean,
a
like
more perfect time to kill your husband than during an alien invasion.
Facts. Tony's got this covered.
I don't feel like I don't know where that like I don't even understand where like spousal fucking murder is presented in the first episode, the first fucking 10 minutes of that show. I don't know what the fuck you guys are smoking. I'm
Because
not
the
saying you're
husband's-
wrong, but I'm saying
Oh.
like they haven't there's no reason for you to fucking think that.
I know.
Well, I'm
it's
thinking
very
more like,
true.
well, because in the first episode, right, the husband's the one in power of all the money. He's in control of everything. He dies. Boom.
how?
She gets everything. She gets everything because it's the husband's money.
How
all his
how do you
shit.
know it's the husband's money?
Because he's
They-
dead and she gets it
they-
all, and she
They mentioned it
inherits
was the grandfather's, so it's one of their sides. She's old money. She's literally like multi generations of like serious money. I don't know whether it's the husband or the wife.
Okay.
But regardless, no, I'm not going with the whole spousal murder thing. I do, however, think she is in fact a villain. Yeah.
Yeah, I
she's-
think
Yeah,
she's a
I think
villain.
she's a villain too. I don't know if she murdered her
And
first
how
husband.
she
though.
wanted to tell Armand in that first episode whenever they're talking, because he goes, "I have powerful friends," and she's like, "Well, I have powerful friends too, motherfucker." Like, like, oh well, bitch, why you have powerful friends if you're just goody two shoes? Why do you need powerful friends? Why
Okay.
you feel threatened?
Yep, that's
Husband murderer.
that bullshit. I don't know. I don't really want to focus on the mom because she's fucking boring.
Agreed.
It's just the Conjuring girl.
Waste of a good actress.
Yeah. Yeah. So what fucking? Oh yeah. So we had little I guess yeah. Hawkeye's like, oh, I'm gonna do a catch release thing. He's talking on the phone with his wife, and and he explains what he's gonna do when his wife mentions, oh, the movie you used to do with Natalie, and I'm like, fuck off. Like, fuck off. Like, it's stupid. Like, there's no reason, like, she's gonna be like, oh, that move that you used to do with that teammate? It's like, fuck off. Like, it's just absurd, like, reason to mention her and shit like that. Like, dumb.
Like, remember Budapest?
I'm actually kind of happy because they're showing a little bit more about the wife, how she doesn't lead on that she knows more about his espionage days. They're starting to kind of show it. It does seem a little forced about the Natasha thing, yes.
Very.
But she does know quite a bit about his dealings, and I think that includes the suit.
Oh yeah, you're right. She probably doesn't know about the suit.
Oh yeah, I mean easily. They definitely imply that she knows pretty. It sounds like they're very close, and they talk about everything, including that.
She
And
probably
that's
just
why
figured it out.
Yeah.
Jinkies.
The kids don't know. I know that much. It's
Oh,
kind of shown
obviously.
in the first episode. They're like, "Oh, look, a ninja," and he's like, "Oh, what? Kids go inside."
Yeah. And then he gets caught by the fucking tracksuit
Tracksuit mafia.
mafia and whatnot,
Oh,
and
yeah.
it's all according to plan. And then Kate Bishop tries to call him, whatever, and she's like, "Oh," and she tracks his location with his phone and finds him and fucks up, and then she gets caught too. And it shows like the leader of the tracksuit mafia. It looks like some fucking 20-year-old girl who looks young as fuck, and I'm like, cool, like this is totally believable.
This
And that's the
reminds
end
me
of
of
the
Falcon and
episode.
the Winter Soldier.
Oh yeah, we don't learn her name in this one.
Yeah,
No.
that's the end of the episode.
Yep.
Not a very
about
good
it.
episode.
No, I
yeah.
don't really have anything good to say anything. I was just fucking there.
I would give it a 7.
Fucking 7?
I got to rock a 6 for this one.
Yeah, I think 6 as well.
4.
4.
Damn.
4, dude. What was
Is that
good?
the lowest review you've given any episode on any show?
Probably not. What?
I was
what
gonna say.
What was good about this though?
I mean, it didn't do anything fantastic, but I don't think it was like.
Well,
I
do you-
didn't
did you-
actively dislike it.
Yeah. Do you think there was anything good though about it?
Yeah, I thought,
more,
like
more
I said, a bunch
development
of
on
the
the mommy
scenes,
murder.
the bunch of the scenes in the LARPing scenes were all pretty good.
Yeah,
I
the
thought
role
those were
plays,
pretty
the
enjoyable.
stuff that you.
I
okay.
thought some of the badass moves, like when he was defending off against the tracksuit mafia in the apartment.
I
thought
do
that was all
appreciate his
fine.
choreography when he's fighting. Yeah.
I thought that was all good. The whole dinner scene was kind of negative, so that detracts from it.
It really sucks because that's at the end of the episode, and that's what you're kind of stuck with as well.
Yeah, it does kind of leave a poor taste in your mouth, for sure.
Yeah, I'm not
Um,
like that.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess
I feel Tony. What did you like actually enjoy that you said like, hey, that's good, that's positive.
I like the LARPer scene, like Ken said.
Yeah,
It had more entertainment, but I don't think it added much to the story.
yeah,
No, it didn't progress the story at all.
yeah.
It was just more of kind of a goofy episode.
I was kind of disappointed because I'm like episode 1 like wasn't super keen on it. Episode 2 I was like, well, fuck me, dude. Is this gonna be another Falcon and Winter Soldier?
yeah, that's fair. I don't know. I'm
Then
liking it more
episode
than I
3
like Falcon and the Winter Soldier so far.
You'll have to figure out next week, sluggos.
Exactly.
next
So
time.
what's the official Foundry score? What 6?
So is it a 5?
Yeah,
Or no,
5 and a
2
half. I guess,
6s and a
but-
7 and
we'll
a
say
4.
we'll say a 6 though.
Five,
6.
5.5.
We'll say a 6. Is that fine
6
for
is
everybody?
fair. That's cool.
6 sounds good.
All right. Well, thanks everyone
Six.
for watching. Episode 2. I never said what fucking episode it is. Was it hide and seek? Right.
Yes,
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. So if you guys enjoyed it, make sure to head down below, drop some support. We'll be in the comments discussing your thoughts about the episode, everything that went down, and hopefully see you guys next week for the next Foundry reviews. But until then, bye everybody.
Peace.
Bye.